But for now, it's over to Vivek for the movers and shakers of the day.
Well, thank you so much for that. Well, you could call it a session where you actually saw very sharp recovery, especially in the second half of the trading session amongst quite a few of the names. But then once again, you did see selling pressure emerge, especially in the last half hour or so in the NBFC pack. Well, in terms of stocks and sectors that did quite well, look at the entire Nifty IT space. Clearly, very strong activity over there, very strong buying interest. Infosys also aided by the buyback date news, along with that, a whole host of other names like Persistent, HCL, all of them sharply higher in the session. The other stock on the radar was Latent View, one of the top gainers as far as the NSE 500 index was concerned, and on very good volumes, Latent View Analytics managed to end the session sharply higher. Along with that, PB Fintech or Policy Bazaar, that was the other stock on the radar. Remember, this particular stock has sold off quite significantly in the recent time, but in the last couple of trading sessions has made quite a bit of a sharp recovery, over 2.5% higher. And auto ancillary names, some hopes of maybe an India-US trade deal is something that has led to a little bit of recovery as far as auto ancillaries are concerned. Bharat Forge higher by over 3%. On the other hand, quite a few laggards. Groww, like you mentioned, today taking a bit of a knock, down 10%. The other stock, of course, KEC International, one of the largest clients for the company, which is PowerGrid, has barred the company for a period of 9 months from going ahead and bidding in T&D contracts. That stock ended low by 9%. Wari Energy's income tax searches at company premises, something that the street didn't like. Biocon, a downgrade, during the course of the session that came in from Citi, is something that led to a bit of a sell-off. And lastly, Saman Capital, legal overhang on this particular name, that particular stock down by over 12.5% in the session today.
Indeed, as the stock of the last hour of today's session was Saman Capital. Vivek, thank you for that summarization of the top movers in today's trade.